Aloha friends, we are currently in Epcot and we want to talk to you about VIP tours. We did 2 days, we had 2 days planned VIP at Universal and we had 2 days at with Disney World, not Disneyland, Disney World. And we ended up only doing 1 day of VIP with Universal. We had 2 in Disney World, and we're going to tell you what we loved about the VIP, what we didn't love about the VIP, which one we thought was a better value. Okay, so maybe we should start talking about the Universal. We are at Epcot right now, but the first day we went to Universal and we had VIP there. And let's talk cost because it makes a difference.
So, one of the things that I think, this is a lot of money. So we want to give our honest opinion for people that might be considering this as kind of a one-time. This is a one-time for us.
Yep.
We're probably never going to do either again.
No.
But what's really interesting is Universal cost less for the VIP.
It's about 4,000.
Yeah, and then
and you can have up to 12 people.
Yeah,
and we only had 4.
For Disney, it's like 4,800. So it's more expensive.
$750 an hour, and you have to do 7 hours, right?
And the thing with them too is, it's 7 hours. Where Universal was basically all day, but you had a limit on the park opening time when the park's shut down. Of course, you paid for the nighttime thing at 5 o'clock, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
So it ended up being similar time.
The Halloween party.
Yeah, it ended up being similar time that we spent at each one of them, but they're very different options.
Yeah. Okay, so Universal.
Yes.
I will say we met our girl at about 9:30, 9:45, and I thought it was awesome because every single ride we went to the front. There was no waiting in line.
It was like back door. You opened up a door and there you are at the front of the line. They put you right on the ride.
They offered us breakfast, which we declined because we already ate and we're keto, as you know.
They included lunch.
They
included dinner,
and we
this
were
is the
like
private version of the.
We didn't think that it was going to be great. It was amazing. We went to Cowfish and we had keto burgers and keto sushi.
And dinner
we were
was awesome
stuffed.
too.
And dinner was awesome. We had steaks. We all had steak for dinner. Everybody could have dessert too. We didn't get a dessert.
So we had very nice, expensive steaks and all of that.
It was a pricey dinner.
The only thing that's not included, drinks are included, but any alcohol is not included, basically.
So with that value, it was.
Oh, and you got, for each person, you got a main entree and a dessert if you wanted one, which we skipped.
And appetizer.
And one appetizer for every 2 people.
But then restaurants didn't care because they were used to having 12 people per tour, and there was only 4 of us. So dinner, they were like, whatever you want. So we ate our hearts out, that's for sure.
But what was really interesting is because you got literally right to the front of every line,
we were done.
You get through all the rides so fast.
We did multiple rides multiple times.
We did the Harry Potter 3 times because we loved it.
Yep.
The boys liked the Hagrid's, the motorcycle roller coaster ride.
So they did that a couple times.
And it's just like boom, you're right to the front and you're on the ride.
We had time to go around and shop for things. We weren't worried about looking around at things.
That was a nice thing. I never felt stressed for speed at Universal. I felt like we could just do what we wanted to do. You do a ride quick and then go shop a little bit. And you're not worried about using up your time.
You don't really notice that until you do VIP with Disney. Because that was completely different.
So with Disney, you got 7 hours minimum, $700 per hour. You could add hours after that at $700 per hour after. And so you kind of felt a little bit time crunched in that because every single hour counted against. So if you took a 30-minute lunch, that was a $350 lunch because you're still on the clock at $700 an hour.
We'll get you back in a little bit. Okay, everybody, we're back, and today we're back in Epcot. We started in Epcot talking to you. We're in Epcot again. We're in Morocco now. It's Sunday, and we want to talk to you about the lunch thing. Okay, so lunch in Disney. We didn't have it because a half an hour lunch would be $350 minimum on top of whatever you ordered because they didn't cover it.
Universal lunch was included, dinner was included. You didn't feel rushed to get through it.
All the drinks were included. Yeah, and we had a delicious lunch of sashimi. Like
Burgers.
it was an expensive. It was probably a $300 lunch.
As they covered it
And
as part of the
the
VIP.
tip was included. An
Yeah,
18% tip was
Everything.
included for the waitress or waiter. That was
For
awesome.
Disney, we got
Baby
some
bell cheese.
A little like
I'm
3 of these.
still hungry from yesterday.
Yeah, and it was that's all we could do because it had to be something you could walk and grab, and there's the only keto type option.
Yeah, that was the only keto option. I mean, sure, you could get ice cream or something, but we're not sacrificing our health for that. So we were pretty hungry, but then we went to a La Celliere, which was delicious. But again, we had to pay for it.
Yeah,
Where
it wasn't included.
Universal VIP, it was covered. So there's a lot of benefits to Universal.
And the Universal, the thing that really struck me was that because it's so fast, like you get to the front of every line, like there's a back door where you come out of this back door and you're right at the ride, like every ride.
You never waited.
So we could do every ride we wanted multiple times. And we didn't feel rushed because, we already did everything multiple times. And we're here, a lot of it, you are at the queue. You're just at the lightning lane queue.
We did Peter Pan, which took like a half an hour, and we were
It's
like...
basically like an unlimited lightning lane.
Yeah.
So, yes, we did more than a typical, regular ticket would do, but it still was, we were challenged to get the maybe 3 rides we really wanted to do in 2 different parks for the day. Like we did Animal Kingdom and Epcot, and there's like 3 rides in each we really wanted to do. To get it in 7 hours, it was tight.
It was tight, and the Guardians of the Galaxy you only can do once. You can't do it more. It just felt like
the newest, most popular rides, like Guardians of the Galaxy, you can only do once with the VIP.
it just seemed for like $5,000. It was like they were nickel and diming us. They're like, you get free water. We're like, oh, thanks.
And the other thing with that was at Universal, the rest of the day after your tour, you still had lightning, the fast pass type thing.
Yep.
Where here, you're done. You're like a regular person as soon as your tour ends. So you have to buy a fast pass for the rest of the day if you want that.
Yep.
So all those things kind of added up, and I don't know. I mean, Universal, the thing I loved about it was that you got to, one day you see it all.
Yep. Yeah, we canceled our second
day. There's not as much to see
right.
as Disney.
So it's very fun. Universal. So here's the thing. Universal's very fun, but here we're on our extra day, and instead of going back to Universal, we came to Disney because it's magical.
But one of the reasons we came back is because we're so rushed during those days.
You don't sit.
We couldn't just walk around and enjoy Epcot like this, where we could sit in these areas and relax.
We're gonna have a charcuterie board and just chill out and like check out the Mexico Pavilion.
Kind of needed another day to actually just enjoy.
Yeah, but so there's benefits to both. I feel that there's way better keto restaurants in Universal than there is at Disney.
One thing I would add though is that our guide was super helpful with reservations. Both nights at La Celliere, which is really hard to get. He got us reservations. So, he also got tickets to the evening concert for us too. So definitely benefits, but those are the things you could consider between the two.
And he did go and get a drink while we were on a ride, but Universal did that too.
Yeah.
And she said, what restaurant do you want? You will get reservations whatever time you want. So that was another thing too. It was a maybe for the reservation we wanted, but he got it for us. But in Universal, it was guaranteed any restaurant you want, any time you want. So it felt way more VIP in Universal than it did in Disney.
Definitely.
I felt very special there. But again, Disney's very magical.
Both are pretty amazing options, and both you definitely get to see a lot in a much shorter amount of time than you would otherwise.
We did the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween. What did you think of that?
It was okay. I mean, the fireworks were amazing, but we
don't do candy, so
I'm not sure they were different fireworks. I think they were kind of I don't know if they were the same as the other nights without the party. I'm not sure.
Thank goodness it was 70 or 60 degrees out because we had some heavy-duty costumes. I was Valkyrie. What were you? I don't even know.
The shoes were tough.
Who were you?
They included boots. I was Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
And the boots were included, and they were not comfortable, so that made it tough to walk around.
But it was fun.
The boys really liked the little show.
Oh yeah, we did Hocus Pocus show.
That was
the
pretty cool.
Sanderson sisters was very neat. But you just kind of stand around waiting for things because we don't do candy. So.
And the parade was really cool.
The parade was amazing. I loved the Headless Horseman.
All the rides.
It was an hour.
Huge floats. That was the best parade I've seen.
Yeah, we're not really parade people, and they don't throw candy, which is nice.
Yeah. So, I think it was a good experience overall.
Yep.
So something to consider too.
Anyway.
During Halloween.
Maybe we'll ask the boys. We'll see if they'll do a little Q&A if we ask them about what they thought about VIP Disney. But have a great day, everybody. Are you happy to be home?
Yes.
You are very happy to be home. But I want to ask you about the VIP comparison of Universal versus Disney and which one you liked better and what were the benefits of each one, or which one, like what you didn't like about each one. And before I forget, you have a cool lightsaber, right?
Yes.
What was cool about the Universal, remember when we were at Universal, everything we bought was 10% off.
Yes.
Every toy, every game we played, Micah went rock climbing and everything was 10% off, which was another benefit of VIP. But tell me more about you. What do you think?
I honestly like Universal and also Disney, but I would say in comparison, I think Disney or Universal, I will probably pick Universal because it just has a bunch of better stuff. Because you get 90% off and plus
10% off.
Oh, 10%.
90%, we would have bought the whole place.
Yeah,
huh?
we would have bought the whole place. And also, you get some good food with.
Did you really like the food? Yeah.
Yeah, we had some sushi and burgers. You want burgers?
Yep. What was your favorite ride at Universal?
Definitely go check out Transformers
Yep, and Spider-Man.
and
right?
Spider-Man. Those are good rides.
What about the Harry Potter rides? Those are the best.
Yeah, if you're doing more of like, if you don't like shaky rides, I would go on a Harry Potter ride.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Hogwarts? No, that one was really scary.
Hogwarts is one of the most, people.
It's a pretty
do
cool
it a
roller
lot.
coaster, right?
Yeah, they do it a lot, but it's for some other people.
What about Disney? What's your favorite ride?
Would have to be Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
But,
Flight of Passage for sure.
You may think that.
What
but
about you, B? Flight of Passage? You thought Guardians was?
Guardians.
Once was enough for Mom. One and done.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy because it's.
But you only got to go on it once, right? Well, with our VIP guide. But then we got lucky and got you on again, right?
Yeah, it's because you have to get a quest, and then you have to be signed up like that.
Yeah. But we waited in a long line at the rides, didn't we, at Disney, even though we were VIP?
Yeah, we only had like a lightning lane.
Lightning lane, yeah.
It wasn't anything too special. Like you
Yeah.
can go in the back entrance, like Universal. You actually go in like the back entrance.
But did you have fun though?
Yes, I had fun either way.
And we're happy to be home with Miss B.
Okay, she jumped.
Uh-oh, where's she? I'm trying on new shoes here, B. Miss B. Mahalo, everybody. If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.